Hi, welcome back to Hitman. Today we're going to be starting off as a recording crew, because I have a couple things I wanted to do as recording crew, and this was the easiest. Although, you won't be starting as recording crew like this soon after finishing the level the first time, because this is one of the later unlocks. Like, I think this is mastery level 19.
All I'm going to say is, viewers, pay attention. Chaos is going to give you a masterclass on how to beat this properly.
But yeah, I'm taking the screwdriver. We're not going to use it right away, but we will be using it soon enough. For now, though, we just got to go find a certain bedroom. This one, in fact. This is Heidi's bedroom. So, eventually Jordan Cross is going to make his way over to, the hallway right in front. So, while we're waiting, let's look around. There's a bunch of guitars, there's a katana.
I forgot there was a katana in this one.
I forgot too until the other day. And then it's like, well, Jordan does come by here, so... yeah, I think you can see where I'm going with this. Anyway.
Gonna make some chop suey.
Anyway, I'm just killing some time while waiting for Jordan to come up from the lower floor.
I'm surprised you don't play the guitar.
I will play it at some point. There's no real reason for me to right now. It is a challenge though to play the guitar.
The suspense. Also, is that a gun in a microwave? Nice.
That's not a microwave, that's a safe.
Oh, damn. I was really hoping it was a microwave.
Jordan's making his way over now.
You see, that's how you get invisible guns that can't be tracked by X-rays.
Is Jordan?
Just put your gun in a microwave for 30 seconds.
Reviled.
Brilliant.
How many people do you think just paused the video to go try that? I'm hoping at least 2.
Post in the comments or the thread if you did this.
I got through TSA after this one easy trick.
So yeah, you can just lure Jordan in here with a coin and oops.
I'm surprised you don't just like have the katana on you, because like you're gonna have to kill him anyways.
I mean, I just kind of wanted to leave it there for now.
I also love how you can like drag people around with the katana in their neck or whatever.
Right? But once you put him in the closet, it's just gonna...
well, yeah,
it just
but
falls out.
The game doesn't want you to lose your precious katana. It's forward thinking.
So recording crew can strip the wire here. And now we just have to wait for the right time to turn the fountain on. But be careful because that is a suspicious action. Not gonna lie, it took me about 10 to 15 minutes to get the right timing on this, like, between various tries.
Right.
I was very annoyed doing this. But basically, you want to do it when Jordan's right about there. Part of the problem is, like, if you do it too early, someone else might accidentally walk through the electrified water, and you don't want that.
No, that's only a problem if you're trying to get Silent Assassin.
Next up, Ken.
I don't think anyone else is going to walk through the electrified water, though? I could be wrong, though. Anyway, now to focus on Ken.
The brick.
As housekeeping, we can just go talk to him, and
Accept my heartfelt.
well, Ken's just kind of walking around down here because his suite has been trashed by, like, partygoers from the from the class's crew, like, tech crew.
Those young whippersnappers.
So he's just kind of... he's been
big.
waiting very patiently for housekeeping to clean up his suite.
Patiently, I don't know.
I may be being a little facetious when I say that, but his suite is at the top of the B wing. He's also incredibly slow.
I mean, he's old. He's also the brick. A brick is not fast, my friend.
I mean, if 47 has his hands on a brick and throwing it.
I trust everything is to your liking.
So, what you're saying is you should grab Ken by the neck.
Let's take a
Yes, absolutely.
Start throwing him up those stairs.
He'll fly up here and it'll be so fast. Anyway, it's time to go take an extended tour of his gigantic suite. Which I guess is functionally identical to like the one Jordan Cross has rented out.
Mm-hmm.
But you know.
Ah, see there? A smear. As expected. But take care of it, please. Mm-hmm. Everything seems to be in order here.
You know, say what you want, but I actually like how they incorporate the blending in stuff.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's like the only time this will ever come up, but you know what? It's interesting.
So yeah, we just kind of gotta go around and clean up whatever the brick is gonna complain about.
Sarge, come up with that name.
Covered.
Wake up every morning, look at yourself in the mirror and go, I'm the brick.
How's Steph? Yeah, you're okay.
What was your second choice? Taser face?
Oh, Taserface.
I mean, what's your other option if your nickname is the brick? Mortar and pestle? Cement? Ken the Wall Morgan?
The fence.
Ken Chain Link Morgan.
Stains. Why am I not surprised?
I mean, you know, say what you want, but it's better than Ken Chicken Wire Morgan.
It would take a lot to be worse than
Clean.
chicken wire.
Ken 7'2"
Let's
Morgan.
take a closer look, shall we? Appears clean.
Anyway, now that his bodyguard has left the bathroom, we can just drown him.
Just
Let me just lower my head further. Yes, upon closer inspection, I do notice a little bit of smudging.
Both targets down. Now head towards.
And just for good measure, we're gonna take out his bodyguard.
You know, I always love how those cans of Dr. Pop, like, just, they're so brittle.
But if we opt not to drown him, we have another option for taking him out.
no visible stains. Well, I'm sure.
Let me take out my ultraviolet light.
No, please don't. Please
Ooh.
don't.
Naughty, naughty.
If there is anything else I can do, sir needs only to ask.
Okay, so Ken's not even gonna be in the room to see this, so we'll just we'll just go dump him in the closet over here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take his disguise.
No, I think Ken can see through that naturally.
Are you sure? I thought there was I
Probably.
thought there was a challenge for that.
Is there?
Pretty sure there is.
Uh,
I think that's why I also
I don't
never
know.
got it, because getting here just takes forever.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about this. It just takes so long.
Because, like, you know, for the viewer, think about it. You have to go up a wing, knock out the dude to get the message. Or I guess you could just take the hotel staff, really. But Still.
Yeah, you could.
Also, there's a challenge with that waterfall and mirror, and it sucks. Don't do it.
Yeah, basically you have to bounce a coin off of the mirror and hit the rocks in the fountain like 6 times or something.
I don't know. I thought it was just twice.
It's dumb. Anyway, you can just shove Ken like that.
Oof. Ouch.
That was a painful looking ragdoll.
That's also a really good angle. You don't really you don't get that too often, I find.
Yeah. Also, the reward for that one challenge with the coins is a set of gold coins.
Yeah. It's like
So you can take 6 coins with you into any mission.
Yeah, it's like the one reason I want to do it, but I never get around to doing it.
Yeah.
I think
Anyway.
you can skip it and just throw in like 15 coins. I think counts for the same, I've read.
I've heard that too, but I don't have the patience to go look for that many coins.
That too.
So, yeah. We're gonna start the next set of missions off as a security guard, which is probably one of the better starts for this map.
Yeah. I think the security guard outfit is hands down the best one for this mission.
Yeah, it's really... It gets you so much clearance. Anyway, we just need to go into the basement real quick to grab a wrench. Because, this fellow here is trying to repair his tuk-tuk.
You're no quitter. I've got to give you that.
And, basically, Ken wants to buy the tuk-tuk, but only if it's working. So, let's give him a helping hand with that.
Yeah, if I've learned anything from Just Cause, it's we should strap a bomb to it.
But, okay, hear me out. What if we turned it into the bomb?
I mean, that's just Cause 3, really, in a nutshell. Just turn it into the bomb.
Your crummy old tuk-tuk.
Tourists, right? They just love authenticity. I don't know.
How's he gonna get this back to, like, America?
Golf carted his Hampton.
I mean, I guess he could sail it.
Be my guest, man.
Well, you probably wouldn't sail it.
No
You
kidding.
just put it on a cargo ship.
I guess I can.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, put it on a boat.
Well, it's just, you said sail it. I just had the funniest vision in my head. Just Ken, like, on top of it, like, full sails ahead, Mr. Tibbles.
But yeah, now the thing's running, we can see that it's emitting sparks right next to this unpunctured gasoline tank. You can probably see where this is gonna go.
And now to deliver Mr. Morgan the good news.
We don't have a screwdriver, but that's okay, we have a gun. That's good enough. And security guards are allowed to carry guns.
See, this is like the one spot that, screwdriver comes in handy.
Yeah, but whatever. I didn't feel like going up to the recording studio to get a screwdriver.
Oh no, that I don't blame you. But it's like that's that and the exposed wiring. Literally the only 2 things I can think of for the screwdriver in this level.
Yeah, unless you want to, like, throw a screwdriver at someone.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. You got a crowbar. Same thing, really.
Yeah, but screwdrivers are lethal.
Yeah, but if you want to get silent assassin, hey.
Van bothers you that?
Also, is that Tiger
I
Woods?
have selective hearing. I can tune out just about anything.
I don't think so, but
Sound?
there is a golfer on this map.
Oh, really? Dang it, where? I
Well,
don't remember now.
saying there's a golfer on the map is a little misleading, but we'll get to that later in this video.
Oh, yeah, now I think I remember where it is, yeah.
It is incredibly dumb.
That's right. Now I'm remembering.
In the middle of the night.
Cross and his manager fighting, huh? Well, bring on the gossip.
Well, I only picked up bits and pieces.
So, if you remember that conversation about, like, Jordan Cross listening to, like, that recording, this is the actual opportunity version of that conversation.
Session. Hannah Heimel's name was mentioned.
The girlfriend who died.
Also important to note, like, I can't remember who said in the thread, the whole, like, internalizing so everybody sounds British because that's, like, what Hitman, grew up or whatever, or, like, his main tongue. It makes so much sense when you, like, listen to these people. Same thing with Marrakesh,
Yeah.
really. Like, Zayden having a British accent and all that.
Yeah.
Is Ken the Brick Morgan, lawyer
Ken
and
Morgan.
corporate fixer.
Yeah, they call you the Brick, right? Keith McKenzie, U.S. Attorney.
Why, yes, I do hardly move.
Saw you at the Chelsea Whitmore trial. Your strategy was the brassiest thing I've ever seen.
It was called the Chewbacca defense.
And framed her cheerleading rival. And you got her off on affluenza charges? Stroke of genius, sir.
I see. You're,
So yeah,
give me the speech
Ken is a scumbag lawyer. Surprise, surprise.
about how you will never embrace the private sector because you're fighting the good fight. And look, justice is more important than money.
Shit, no. The U.S. Attorney's office is just a stepping stone to me. You don't buy a place in the Hamptons on a state salary.
Keith. Give my office a call. Morgan, Yates and Co. We may have some.
Thank you, sir. Will do.
Well, I'm happy some guy is about to get a job.
All right,
even if.
All right, viewers. The most important thing you need to note from that: networking is important.
Incredibly.
Take down notes, people. It's not about what you know; it's about who you know.
Security, huh?
That guy just made a very powerful connection.
Mr. Morgan.
Or a dangerous one. Dun dun dun.
Tuk fellow. Did you manage to fix the engine?
Yes, sir. She spins like a kitten.
All right.
Never heard that one before.
Same.
So yeah, now he's finally going to the Tuk Tuk. We're just gonna cut ahead to that now.
All right, there she is.
Ken the Glacier Morgan.
Please, you do the honors.
Ken Iceberg Morgan. He's bigger underneath the clothes.
Oops, he's dead. He melted.
Down. Now on to Jordan Cross.
Goddamn global warming. At it again.
Hello.
I want to get that package.
Okay,
But reception
so
guys picked it up and
this seems interesting.
Must have been Julian.
So
Yeah.
the audio engineer or the main producer for this album
Earlier.
wants a very specific microphone that has yet to be delivered because the guy who went to go pick it up decided to go have
A night of fun.
some fun with an actress.
Right.
Yeah.
Says it's the best vocal mic of the 60s.
and the deadliest. An MD2 electrocuted Fab Chamberlain.
It's also kind of a dangerous microphone.
Yeah, they
with
they list off like 6 people that died to the microphone.
It's like, okay, I know audiophiles are like uncompromising about like audio quality, but it's like maybe perhaps the worth of a human life is more than like, you know.
No, I swear I can hear the difference.
But whatever. Here's the microphone. That's also Julian. We can leave him alone.
Or you can do like I
if you
did
want-
and murder him. I may be a
you want-
sadist when I play Hitman.
If you want his clothes, they're in the bathroom. Also, somewhere off in the distance is the golfer I was talking about earlier. Somewhere. I don't know where. He shows up after like 10 minutes and you need to snipe him for a challenge, but it's really dumb and I've never done it.
Yeah. Same, because why would I want to spend so much time doing nothing? And I guess it would give me time to find all the coins in the map.
Yeah, anyway, you can wake him up by turning on the clock radio or just walking into him. It's whatever. I'm not taking his clothes because I just wanted to go take the other guy.
Look, you want me to do
This guy, in fact.
I thought
I got a nice can of Dr. Pop
I thought
for
you were gonna bash his face in with the microphone. Wow. Wow. What a way to go.
I think that might have been a little more painful than
I think he's missing
a
some
microphone
teeth.
caving.
I hope the class gives good dental.
But yeah, now we're in the recording suite, and We just have to be a little careful with the people here. Because some people can see through us.
Yeah.
I was attempting to save, but then I realized it was probably... I couldn't save because it was auto-saving.
No.
It happens sometimes. Anyway, now that we're recording crew, we can increase the voltage without anyone getting on our case about it. I was gonna go swap out the microphone, but I figured I should probably go talk to Wes first.
I love how the microphone has its own pet name.
I have that Branson. Sweet.
Also, man, look at this mixing console. So many knobs and sliders.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, here's the recording booth.
And this other time, Wes locked himself in the studio with a loaded revolver.
Fun fact, like, nobody seems to notice you do many things in this game. Or in this booth.
To risk Jordan's life?
Yeah, I don't know why. Also, another fun fact, you take damage from replacing the microphone.
Okay.
Now we just need him to wrap his lips around the microphone and shove it down his throat.
Give it up to the crew.
I mean, if you're using if it's a dynamic microphone, then he's got to get up real close to it.
I'm thinking we can layer it.
I think someone like in just idle dialogue for this areas, like they say like, oh, we should use a condenser microphone. And it's like, are you sure you want that for music recording? Because those are gonna pick up a whole lot of like background noise. But I guess it's in a soundproof booth, so whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, how do you feel about playing Audio Engineer?
Oh man, I love that game.
Good call, mate.
I never get past level 2 though.
Stem down.
Well, it's time to move on to level 3.
Shit.
2 batteries down, 2 to go.
I don't like the sound of that mic.
The chap's got golden ears. Only 1 stem left. You can do better.
I don't know. I think that one sounded fine, but
Yeah, there's you can do some nice remixes
Electrifying performance.
if you want to
yeah.
call them
But
that.
yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's all we need to get the audio recording going.
The one with the hammer.
Now, I timed that somehow really well because Jordan Cross was on his way down.
What up, crew?
But normally what happens is they'll start to record his lines, but
Feast your ears on this.
someone is not happy with the audio mix,
In equal measure.
so they just don't.
Alright, yeah, let's have a go at the whole track.
But now that we have a good audio mix going,
There's also a garbage can in the booth for whatever reason.
I mean, if you got something to throw away and you're in the middle of singing,
Well, I was thinking more of something explosive, but sure.
details.
So like, okay, we can see perfectly into the booth. I have not only have I killed Jordan Cross in there with an explosive, but I have also like crept up behind him, pulled out my firearm, and like just domed him.
Same.
And nobody says a word.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Song's good though.
It's not bad.
I mean, I'd put this on a Walkman and jam around town.
Oops, he's
And
dead.
He was not in physical contact with that microphone for more than half a second.
Never mind that.
Well, they only had the one animation.
I was gonna say, like, his hand should have just been like stuck on the stand. It would have made a lot more sense.